In today's video, I'm going to be talking about powders, setting powders, finishing powders. These are all the powders that I have, all right? And most of these I purchased myself. There's one in here that's like a special edition, and I'm just going to show you that one because it's actually the one that I'm wearing today, okay? So we're just going to get into it. I test out a lot of powders. I have really oily skin. If you have mature dry skin, you probably don't want to wear powders. But I do because, again, I have oily, mature skin. I need to put some lipstick on. I have oily, mature skin. So I have oily, mature skin, so I have to wear powder. Otherwise, I'd be a greasy mess. After testing them, and I test more and more and more and more, then I start really seeing the ones that I really, really love. You know, I said this in my blush video. It's like, when I first started my channel, there was things that I loved, but then the more I tested stuff out, it's like some of that stuff got shoved aside because it's like you try stuff out that's even better. You know, that's just how it goes. So I'm going to share, like I said, I'm going to go through all of them and we'll talk about it. Let's talk about the one that I'm wearing first. This one is from Lauder Mercier. And this is her translucent setting powder, which normally is in a smaller, I think it's, here's one. This is one that I purchased myself. Yeah. Okay, so I have the Mambo Jumbo one. I do like this one, but I put on the one thing I've been doing lately that I really like is after I put my powder on, I've been spraying MAC Fix Plus on my makeup, and it just seems like it melts everything together and just looks so pretty on my skin. So that's what I've been doing, and I did that with this because I felt like when I applied it, and I applied it with a powder puff because that's how she recommends using it. That's what a lot of makeup artists have said too, that you should be applying it with a powder puff. I like to use a brush, but I did use it that way, okay, and I pressed it into my face, and I just felt like it looked a little bit drying on my skin, and I don't have dry skin. But when I put the MAC Fix Plus on, it looked really, really nice, you know what I'm saying? So I do like this one, but it's not one of my favorites. I have some that are more favorites of mine. This one's nice, but it's not my favorite. I appreciate it, but you guys know I keep it real. This was one that I really, really loved, and I do like it, but since then, there's a couple other ones that I like even better, okay? This one's from Givenchy, and this is their powder Premier. It's this translucent powder. So it's just like a clear powder, not clear, but I mean, it doesn't have a tint to it, you know, which I prefer to use one like this. Sometimes if you use one that has a little bit of tint to it, sometimes it can mess with your foundation. So I, prefer to use something like this. But this was really nice. This was keeping my oils at bay. But like I said, I have some other ones I like better, but this is nice. I don't think I would repurchase it now, but I do like it, okay? This is one from Givenchy, and this is the Prism Libre, and this one's got the green and the violet and all that. This one I would not repurchase. A lot of people overhype this on TikTok, and they're younger than me. Some of the people that are overhyping it are younger than me, and they love it. I just feel like it doesn't work as well for me. It just doesn't. One that I like a little bit better is this one. This one is in the color... This one's in the color Viol Rose. This one's a little bit better. They're supposed to be kind of color correcting, which I don't know how that really works when you're putting a foundation on. You know what I mean? But what I like, like this one, it doesn't make sense. But this one, what I like about it is I feel like it's a little bit brightening with a little bit of pink. And it's not just pink. You're going to see a lot of people do the under eye pink thing. I did that too, and I looked like I was sickly. So you have to use the right pink. This one's got peachy undertones, and this one just works better for me. Even though I can wear cool tones and warm tones, this looks much better on me than that. So this I really like. Again, would I repurchase it right now? I'm going to tell you no. I probably wouldn't. I like it, but would I repurchase it? No. This is the Chanel, and I need to use this up. I loved this powder. This was like my favorite powder. This is the old formula, so I would not repurchase it because the new one, I just feel like they're ruining everything. I've just heard that they changed the formula. Why are we changing it? I don't know. This is my Charlotte Tilbury. I love this. I've had this one for a while now because I only use it under my eyes. I have another one that I use under my eyes now too, so I don't know. I may have one that's going to be replaced, but I did buy another one of these when it was on sale at Nordstrom several months ago. and I still have this one, so I will have to go through that one. But I do really like this. It's great on my face too, but I like it under my eyes. I love it. There's nothing like that particular powder. Okay, there's another one in here that I love. I think I'm going to keep that one for last. This is the Tatcha, what's this called again? This is the Tatcha Silk Powder. I do like this. I probably wouldn't repurchase it again because it's a setting powder, but it doesn't keep my skin from being oily, you know what I mean? So it has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but don't be afraid of it because it's not like obnoxious or anything. It just doesn't keep my skin from getting oily though, you know what I mean? I like it, but I probably would not repurchase it. It's kind of messy. Look at how it gets, and I don't even use it all the time, so it's kind of messy. Probably would not repurchase that. This I absolutely for sure would not repurchase because I think it's overhyped. This is the Chantecaille powder. Now I did apply, now normally I apply this with a brush. Somebody said you're not supposed to do it that way. Somebody said that you're supposed to use it with a velour puff. I did apply it with a velour puff and it did make a difference. I still don't think it's worth money. I don't. I think it's okay. Don't think it's worth money. I'm wearing it today. I put a little bit of it on today and I still don't think it's worth money. This is from Anastasia. This is their translucent powder. I just got the little size. This is very, very nice. I do enjoy this. This is really nice. And this was just in the translucent, which I like. It says translucent. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I filmed a lot of videos today. But this is really, really nice. I do like this, and this one will help to control my oily skin as well. This is really nice. This is from MAC. There's not much left in here, and this is the Studio Fix. It has this mesh thing here, and I had to open it up to get to the powder, so I hate the packaging on. The packaging sucks. It does. I don't like it at all. There's another one that's similar to this, but they did it better. So I like the powder, but I probably won't repurchase it because the packaging is just stupid. But it is nice for controlling my oils, okay? This one is from Estee Lauder. This is great for controlling my oils. It's translucent matte. And this has that little mesh thing now. It did come with a little powder thing, so you can apply it that way, the velour. And then it looks like this. See that? So I can shake the product, get it on here, and I can get it on my brush or on the powder puff thing. So they did a really good job with the packaging on that. Really like it, and I do like the powder. I like the powder a lot. It's really, really nice. This is wonderful. My friend told me about this. Love it. This is from Sisley. I know. I'm falling in love with Sisley lately. Their concealer I love. I love their blush. And now I love this. I have to get this towel ready because one thing I don't like is the packaging on it. I'll show you why. So it opens up and it's got this mirror, but look how dirty and gross it is. Yeah, it's a little bit messy of a powder, okay? But I actually have been using this under my eyes to set it, and I like it. It's a very fine setting powder. It has hibiscus. It has some skincare in it, okay? Hibiscus extract or something like that. It's beautiful. It does come with this little puff, which I have used, and I hate to show you because it looks gross. Honestly, I need to clean it so don't get grossed out. So that's, I know. But I feel like that's the one thing I don't like about this. I feel like you need to keep it in there because if you don't, I feel like it's going to get really messy. You know what I mean? So I'm not crazy about the packaging on it. At first I thought, oh, I love the packaging, but it's like, nah, it's not that great. So then I'm not want to do it. But if I tap, I will get product down here. Tap, tap, tap. Usually because I leave this in here, I'm ready to go and I can apply it this way or with a brush. And I do really, really like this a lot. Out of all my powders though, I feel like this one probably controls my oils the best. But I like this powder. So these two are my current absolute favorite powders. Besides my Charlotte Tilbury. There's other powders that I like in here, but those are my absolute favorites. So let me know in the comments if you use any of these, what your favorite must-have setting powder, finishing powders are, let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.